It is the question on the minds of many COVID-19 survivors. How long am I protected from getting this virus again? Some new research from a team of San Diego scientists is offering the clearest answer yet. ABC 10 News anchor Derek Stahl goes in depth to explain why the results are seen as encouraging news.
For months, we've heard sporadic reports of COVID-19 patients getting infected with the virus a second time, sometimes with worse symptoms, raising questions about how long our body's immune cells can remember this virus.
The reinfection cases are really anecdotes, and the key thing is to have data, large bodies of data.
Dr. Shane Crotty and a team at the Jolla Institute for Immunology just published the most detailed data yet, measuring the immune responses in 188 patients for up to 8 months.
The results for almost all of the metrics we did were better than we had hoped for. It's good news.
They examined blood samples and measured the levels of antibodies, memory B cells, and 2 kinds of T cells. This was the first study to measure all 4 elements of our so-called immune memory.
By our best guesstimates of what pieces of immune memory matter the most, something like 95% of people out at 6 months have immune memory to this virus that looks good.
But about 5% of the patients produced a weakened immune response. Dr. Crotty suspects a fraction of that 5% may be susceptible to a second infection. But exactly how many?
That's going to require more investigation and understanding.
With some viruses, like measles, one infection produces lifelong defenses. With other viruses, our immunity can fade out quickly. There are 2 reasons why. Some viruses mutate so much the body can't recognize them anymore. Other viruses trick the body into thinking they're not much of a threat, so our immune system doesn't send enough reinforcements on a second encounter. By charting antibodies and T cells on a graph, the team at LJI is beginning to get a projection on how long COVID-19 immunity will last.
So far, out to 8 months, it certainly looks like there's going to be immune memory for multiple years, and it wouldn't be surprising for there to be substantial immune memory for 10 years.
This study focused on immunity in people who got infected with the actual virus, but you're probably wondering, how long will immunity from the vaccines last?
All of those things are good signs for the vaccine, but the vaccines are not the infection.
Dr. Crotty says the body remembers vaccines differently than natural infections. Sometimes the immunity lasts longer, other times it's shorter. And while their results are an encouraging clue, we'll need more measurements to reach conclusions. Derek Stahl, ABC 10 News.